Hey everybody, I'm John and I'm back with another video on my channel, Musings of a Marine. Want to thank everybody who watched my last video and for the new subscribers that I got as a result of that video and some of the other ones that I've done recently, including some people over in England who are near and dear to my heart and are now aware that I have this channel. Thanks to my wife who is over in England and will be coming home tomorrow. So looking forward to that. It's lonely in this house being by myself. But anyways, appreciate it very, very much. And I want to discuss a new light-hearted topic today. My last one wasn't so serious like the two prior to that. But the one I want to talk about today is about shopping and going to the mall. And this may not be a manly subject for us Marines, but it's something that we do. And I am here to tell you that shopping in the Philippines as compared to shopping in the United States is night and day different. And especially if you are a Westerner and they assume that you have money. So that helps make the experience more enjoyable. But people are naturally more helpful in the Philippines, and things happen in the stores and in the malls over there that you just don't see in the United States. And one of the biggest ones is customer service. The United States could learn a lesson from the Philippines and other Southeast Asian countries when it comes to that. You know, I can harken back to my days when I was stationed in Okinawa, and you would go to a McDonald's, not on base, but actually in the cities there. And there was a slogan that the workers in these McDonald's had. It was smile and hustle. And usually it was cute young ladies who waited on you at the counter at these McDonald's, and they did both of those things. And you no sooner walked in the door and they asked, can I take your order? Sometimes you're like, can you give me a minute? I haven't even looked at the menu yet. But once you told them what they wanted, man, oh man, it was like a sprint to get it to you as quick as possible. And sometimes they messed it up because of that. But more often than not, you ended up with more food than what you ordered instead of less. And if you got less, well, you just told them and they fixed it for you with a smile on their face. Try going to a fast food restaurant here in the Detroit area. I can't speak for the entire country, but what I do know is here is the younger crowd that works in fast food restaurants around here where I live. Most of them don't want to work there, it seems. Some of them may not want to work at all, but they'll get you your food. A lot of them never smile. And you're lucky if they even thank you for coming. Now, here you are going to the place of business where they work, and your purchase helps pay their wage, and you're lucky if you even get a thank you out of them. And to me, that is sad and that is pathetic, but it also speaks of the generation now that works in these fast food restaurants. I will not go to a McDonald's in this area where I live anymore and go inside. You do not have a person wait on you anymore. You go in there, there is some sort of big computer screen. You type in your order there, and if you have any questions on how to do it, good luck getting a hold of anybody. They're inside the store to help you. So Diana and I just go through the drive-thru. It's better because you actually have people waiting on you and talking to you. whereas in the side the restaurants, and McDonald's is the only one I've seen so far doing this. But, I'm going to knock them a little bit. It's ridiculous. What kind of customer service is that? What if it's an older couple and they don't know how to operate these touch screens? Sometimes I, who have pretty good computer literacy, have some questions. You can't find anybody to help you. And then paying for cash, well, that is pretty much the only way you're going to buy anything in the Philippines, unless it's really something expensive. Here in the States, they want you to pay with your credit card. Cash is more and more being phased out in this country, where in the Philippines it is not. So these are the types of things that you run into. And to me, you know what? If you don't even want to wait on me, if you don't even, as a person, even want to talk to me inside the restaurant, then I don't need to go in there. You go inside a place like Chick-fil-A, you get great service. That's one place I really, really like. Some places only have drive-through, but I like the places where people are going to wait on you. You go to a shopping mall nowadays here in the Detroit area, you go into a department store, you may have to walk 100 feet just to find an employee somewhere, and they may not even work in the department or have knowledge of the department that you're in. And, again, it's really, really sad just how poorly customer service has gotten here in the United States. The customer is the most important. If you have people skills in life, you can go a lot farther than if you have some sort of, skill technically, but you don't have the ability to talk with people. And of course, we know the younger generation, who seemingly in any bit of spare time has their face buried in their phone. They don't have the social graces really to be customer service oriented, and I think that has something to do with it. Now, Filipinos also like to have their face buried in their phones a lot too, especially the younger crowd. But you don't go to a McDonald's in the Philippines or a Jollibee or a Burger King or any other fast food restaurant over there and have a freaking computer screen to place your order with. You have people waiting on you. You go to the department stores, SM City, Robinsons, whatever. You have people waiting on you, and a lot of people are there to wait on you. And one of the classic examples of that is when Diana and I bought a lamp for our condo when we were over there last year. We tell one of the sales clerks which lamp we want. They go in the back, they bring out the lamp, open the box, show it to us, put a bulb in it, and show us that, yes, it indeed works. And then, of course, we need our own light bulb for it. So we go over to the section where they have the light bulbs, and the clerk follows us over there, tries different light bulbs in the lamp for us so we can decide which one works best for us. And then after all that was said and done, the clerk puts the lamp back in the box neatly for us and walks it over to the cashier's counter for us so we can purchase it. That would never happen here in the United States. You go up to a shelf, you pick out a lamp you want. If there's not a box for that lamp, it probably means they're out of them. And good luck finding somebody to go in the back stock room and see if there is one available. And more often than not, there isn't. What you see on the floor is what you get. So, that's pathetic. And I remember when we were over there in 2018, I wanted to get a t-shirt. So, we're in the island souvenirs section at SM City. and I want one for myself, and I want to get one for my friends Kevin and Bob. And this is November, and so we're getting close to Christmas. I literally had 5 pretty young sales clerks standing right there with me, helping me choose what t-shirt. 5 of them. Are you kidding me? Now, you know, even here in the U.S., we increase the amount of employees in the store during Christmas to help people with their Christmas shopping. But you've got to be kidding me. 5 pretty young ladies standing there next to my wife and I, literally helping us pick out t-shirts. And, of course, trying to get us to buy more. So, I mean, that is the difference. Whereas you go pick out a t-shirt in the United States, you think you're going to have a sales clerk helping you pick one out? Heck no. Give me a break. It ain't happening. One time, my nephew Bob and I went into one of the drugstores there in SM City Mall, and I needed some toiletry items. Diana and I had just gotten to Iloilo, and I needed a few things. And we were the only ones in the store, surprisingly. It had just opened. And what does there was 2 ladies in the store. What does one of them do? She literally grabs a shopping basket and puts the stuff in the basket for me, walks with me through the store, grabbing the stuff I want, putting it in the basket for me, and then ringing me up once I got everything that I wanted. Now, this doesn't normally happen in a drugstore, and it's typically because it's usually busy. It's kind of amazing that Baba and I were the only ones in the store, as busy as the shopping malls are in the Philippines. You know, in the Philippines, they're building malls. Here in the U.S., we're shutting them down. There's so much more online commerce now. But man, doesn't that just take the human element right out of things? You know, when Diana and I go grocery shopping, we scan our own groceries, we bag them ourselves, and off we go. And if we need any assistance because something didn't ring up right, we'll call a cashier who's there standing by just in case. But most of the time, we just do everything on our own. Such places like that, such scanning for your groceries and stuff like that, doesn't exist in the Philippines. You go to a grocery store in the Philippines, you have a cashier in every single checkout area. And in most cases, another person right there at the end of where all your groceries and items you bought go after they get rung up, and that person is boxing them up for you or bagging them for you. You don't have to worry about that. Okay? It's all done for you. And I'm telling you, it just makes you appreciate it more. See, one nice thing about the Philippines, I don't know how their companies think over there, but I know they're very big on customer service, and they always hire a lot of employees. And while their employees don't make the money that us Americans make, even in a department store or a grocery store, at least a lot of jobs are provided there. And it makes you wonder, are the companies here not hiring people because they want to save money, the expense of paying employees? Or also, it's not unrealistic to think they can't even find anybody to work. We got a lot of fat cats in the United States, and especially the younger crowd, that just simply don't have the ambition that people had when they were my age. When I was in my early 20s, I wanted to work, I wanted to get the job done, and nowadays it seems more and more every generation, the young people, they've had it so easy in their life that they just don't have a lot of ambition, and they wish things would be handed to them, like the ridiculousness we have in our country right now, where people don't want to pay back their student loans, for instance, okay? And they want it to be forgiven, and of course it isn't forgiven. Somebody pays for them, but that's another topic. But that's the difference. Now, there's other reasons why I like going to the malls in the Philippines and any other store for that matter. It's because they're air conditioned, and of course it's hot and humid over there most days. So it's a good place to hang out. So the shopping malls are usually packed, and you would think in a country that's supposed to be poor that, well, the people are just going there to hang out. Wrong answer, okay? We go to the mall over there. You want to have lunch at Jollibee, good luck finding a table in there. Sometimes they put tables outside of the restaurant, and not just there, but McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I think about the only fast food restaurant that you can go to in the big SM City Mall in Iloilo and not have to worry about finding a table is the Burger King. And that's probably because it is on the top level and it's kind of off the beaten path of where most of the things are going on. So that's probably a good thing, and maybe it's a good thing to just go there. Now, me as an American and a Westerner, naturally I get better treatment than even my wife does, even though, you know, my wealth over there is hers too. But we walk into the store, and I've told this story before. It's always, good morning, sir, good afternoon, sir. And they don't say anything to Di or Baba or anybody else who happens to be with us. Makes me feel good, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, hey, what about the rest of them, you know? It's not just my money that's being spent here, okay? You know, Diana earned that money too, and she deserves every bit of the courteous treatment we get, that I get, and she doesn't necessarily get. So that's rather unfortunate. But that's why I much prefer to go shopping over there, obviously to get out of the heat. The customer service is great. You have all kinds of help in the stores you go to, and there's always something happening at the mall. There's a lot of things going on there. The malls over there are pet friendly. I ran into somebody I know last time we were over there walking her little Shih Tzu dog in the mall. I actually just went up to ask about the dog or pet it, and lo and behold, it was you know, a car salesperson, Gemelli, who I've known for years. And, you know, who would have thought that would have happened? But, you know, that is how, you know, people-friendly and now dog-friendly, apparently, the malls in the Philippines have become. And in the United States, they're just not that way, and they're shutting them down one after another. So, anyways, if you go to the Philippines, rest assured you're going to get good customer service. And, of course, a lot of the stuff is cheaper. Not all of it, but a lot of it is. And, you know, they have an S&R store over there, which is like a Costco and Sam's Club here. They have a lot of stuff, and you're always going to have more employees in there to help you out. That's why I don't mind shopping at all in the Philippines. Of course, we usually need stuff when we're there. Every time we go there, we need something anyways, and we have to go shopping. But the treatment we get, and the particular that I get, is fantastic. And here in the United States, sometimes you get treated as if you're a leper when you walk into a store. Nobody wants to help you. Nobody wants to wait on you. And that's if there's even anybody there to do that in the first place. So that's how I feel about that. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for tuning in. I'm John, and as always, Semper Fi. Take care, and God bless.